Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com, your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me for pricing, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing one of the latest releases from Patek Philippe. This is a 2021 model year launch. It is the annual calendar 4947/1A-001, so it is the first watch of this model line in this style, and it is all stainless steel. It's 38 millimeters in diameter by 11.1 millimeters thick. From lug tip to lug tip, it measures 45 millimeters, and from end link to end link, the total distance across the wrist is 48.3 millimeters with a 19 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, and you can see it as a dress watch in size and stature. It sits low, and with a sloped case flank, it'll slide easily underneath the cuff. It's suitable for a man or a woman, as due to its fit, it's appropriate for a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. And you can see from over the top, the lugs are nowhere near the edge of my wrist. Now, taking a look at the bracelet, it's a good-looking piece. It features an integrated end link that slopes with the lugs and curves with the case. It's a 5-link design. Everything's of high polish. You can see that it has sort of slash-centered or inclined outer links. And then we have large center links flanked by small polished intermediates with a staggered link alignment. Removable links are fixed in place by pins and sleeves. And you can see here, as well as here, we have two 150% sized links, so if you're intermediate sized, you can take a little bit more out than you would find with a single removable link, so you have some fine sizing opportunities. What at first looks like it might be a piece of a fleur-de-lis actually appears to be a component of the Patek Philippe Calatrava Cross logo. So you can see this clasp features twin trigger release, and this is a new clasp design for Patek. It's a double fold. You must press both triggers to release it. Internally, it's all of high polish. It's a good-looking clasp. Rolling back around to the case, you can see that the case is all polished with integrated lug profiles, fluid compound curves. We have the Calatrava cross on the crown. We have pusher adjusters for the calendars on the flanks of the case. And then we have a bezel that's slightly stepped inboard from the case band, and then it has a sloping face. It's conical in profile. We have what Patek Philippe calls the Shantung dial, or they want to call it a blue linen dial, or perhaps carpet-inspired. It has a lovely woven appearance to it with nuances of scale and color gradient. Not all of the striations are of the same stroke weight, and not all of the blue tones are of the same color intensity. Some are almost black, some are almost slate blue-gray. It's a really good-looking dial, and the watch does sort of split the difference between a sports watch and a dress watch because it is full bracelet and all steel, and it has a loomed dial. And we'll take a look at that loom right there. Plus, it's automatic winding. All of these are sports watch features. That said, it does have the aesthetic of a dress watch and dress watch size. We have these lovely applique white gold Patek Philippe Arabic numerals with little applique indices outboard of them on the railroad track for the seconds and minutes. We have white gold hands, leaf style for the hours and minutes, and a counterweighted lancet seconds hand. We have sunken registers. The annual calendar system is able to deal with all irregular length months, with one exception. You reset it once a year annually during the jump from February to March. And back in 1996, Patek Philippe invented the annual calendar, so this is one of their signature complications. Now, you also have a moon phase, and while the calendar needs to be adjusted once a year, the moon phase is accurate to an adjustment interval of 122 years. Now, the watch beats away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. And you can see through the reverse side, this is caliber 324, automatic winding with unidirectional winding action and unlubricated ceramic rotor bearings. It has a 45-hour power reserve. It has a 4 Hz beat rate. It's adjusted in 6 positions, free sprung with a Gyromax style free sprung balance, and it has an anti-magnetic Spiromax silicone hairspring. The movement, of course, pivots on 34 jewels, and because of the combination of features, it is guaranteed from Patek Philippe to run no worse than -3 plus 2 seconds over 24 hours. We have circular Côte de Genève on the rotor with engine turning at the center and engine turning on the base plate. We have black polished screws with chamfered slots and circumference. You can see the locating pegs. This is most obvious on the balance cock. The little locating pegs that allow you to locate the bridges on the base plate. Those have been black polished along with the screws. And you can see that there is mirrored anglage lighting up on the edge of every bridge as well as the edge of the rotor. So this is a finely finished watch, and it doesn't disappoint. It gives you what you expect when you purchase a Patek Philippe. Handsomely designed, technically innovative, and timelessly elegant. The watch is 30 meters water resistant, so you don't want to take it swimming, but in every other regard, this is an everyday watch. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.